Hello there and welcome to today's video. So it's actually been a very long while since I've actually done an update. Since I've actually uploaded anything on the YouTube channel, and that's pretty much because over the past 6 weeks we have actually been quite busy. We haven't done much in terms of progress on the vehicle, or I could just say we have done some incremental progress, but it's been slow over a period of that 6 week process. And over that 6 weeks, again, you guys have been sending your cars like this, so it's been difficult for me to actually film. Right now, as I'm filming this video, it's actually at night. That's how busy this place has been. I actually love you guys to a point that I have to actually make this video. Otherwise, you guys have been sending me messages. You've other guys have actually phoned me. Some have actually come here in person to actually see the progress that we've done on this video. So here's the video, here's the update. So we've done so much progress, over that period of time, although slowly and incrementally, but we've actually done quite some progress. So the last time we'd actually gotten the engine to sit in the engine bay, the next thing we were looking at was actually to put the gearbox. Now, because we had some issues with the mounts, we ended up putting some 80mm spacers to make sure that the engine sits into this engine bay and sits proper and it can be bolted on. Now, the gearbox, as you remember, it's a gearbox from a BMW 530 diesel of the year 2008. It bolted in well, and the brackets have actually been made, professionally made by a friend of mine who actually built this workshop for us. So they've been done very well, and you see that from the inside. It has got a proper shifter now, and you can actually feel the gears 1, 2, 3 all the way to 6. They go in perfectly and proper. So I'm pretty much happy with what has happened there, right? So you also remember that from the previous video, I had mentioned that we were thinking of a good position to actually place the turbocharger. We were thinking that we were probably going to put it at the wheel area, because we discovered that there wasn't much space after putting the V8 engine. But we ended up finding out that putting it down low there was actually going to create some massive issues, because when a turbo receives oil, it is supposed to drain and go to the oil, into the oil pan. So when it's lower down there, what's going to happen is that it's going to be difficult for the oil to drain, and you're going to end up finding the car producing undesirable amounts of smoke. So then that caused us to actually change the location of the turbocharger to put it on a higher position, as you can see over there, right? So this is the new position of the turbo. That's where it is going to be. The other challenge, obviously, that we are now facing is that now that it is sitting a bit protruding over the space of the hood, what then happens to the hood? I mean, the hood is clean. I don't want to lie to you. As you can see, it's actually a clean hood. I didn't want to cut it, and as you heard me from the last video, I didn't want this build to look or feel like it's a Need for Speed kind of build. I didn't want that. What I wanted is I just wanted it to be like the kind of car that your grandfather would drive. That's what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a proper sleeper, but then I wanted to put down the power. That's what I wanted. But just because of the technical challenges that we've been having, space and so forth, I think we have no choice. So what's going to happen is that the turbocharger is probably going to protrude a little bit, and we are probably going to have a hood exit or a side exit. We're still deciding how the exhaust gases are going to go out, either hood exit or side exit, with a bit of a silencer if that is necessary. I've heard other people's V8s. I mean, I've gone to a couple of meets. Just this weekend I was to a meet. There's a guy who did the Subaru. Fantastic job, by the way. I don't know if he watches the channel, I don't know, but that was a fantastic job. But I like that the U8 is a bit quiet, right? It sounds a bit quiet. Of course, we started here on the pallet. I mean, that thing was loud, and we were just dialing things up, so it was revving up and so forth. So we didn't really quite to get it stable. But when I heard his V8 is naturally aspirated, but it was in a Subaru, it sounded smooth.
Hey. It's loud, it's mental. Quiet. It's quiet. It's quiet. What I thought these V8s can be, they can be so loud. Piercingly loud, because it's got no silencers. But
and it was a bit quieter. So maybe, just maybe, it might be quieter. It might not need those silencers, but we're planning that probably that's what we're going to end up doing. So we even made a fan shout, as you can see. Beautiful fan shouts. Of course, now there are stickers all around. I think probably from those stickers we might actually gain about 50 horsepower just from the stickers alone. I don't know what you think. Perhaps that's what's going to happen. But what we have done is with the fan shout, we actually made it ourselves using 0.9 millimeter of stainless steel sheet. Again, we were having challenges with space. We could have used the normal maybe fan shout from the Toyota Alteza or something like that. It would have worked, but just because the space was impossible, we had to look for slimline fans. So we installed some Mishimoto fans there, and then we had to custom make our own fan shout. So this is the progress. This is where we are to date, and I'm pretty much happy looking at things right now, because from where they were maybe 2 months ago, I didn't actually think this was going to be possible. In fact, I'm much more pleased with how the intercooler, how we've placed the intercooler. Now, what's happening with the intercooler? Obviously, I need to round off some edges on the custom bracket that we made. But I'm really happy with the fact that if I mount the stock bumper onto the vehicle, it doesn't. The intercooler is not interfering with the bumper. It's not interfering with any of the components which are supposed to be in front. So I'm really happy about that. So this is so far I'm actually quite happy with how things are. So believe me, you guys, I would have wanted to finish this thing sooner, because to tell you the truth, I can't wait to actually drive this thing. I can't wait. I just want to feel how this thing will. I mean, look, it's gonna be a V8. It's gonna have a turbo bigger than that of a U-tone bus, and all the nice bits, manual and an LSD at the back. I want to drive this thing badly, but it takes what it takes, how long it takes. So progress is gonna be incremental. Right. Progress is going to be incremental, and as you have heard me say before, some of the parts that we have, they're not standard parts. You get your parts, you put them in, sometimes you see they don't fit. Now you have to weld, now you have to do this modification, you have to grind, and so forth and so forth. So that in itself will take time. Right? That in itself will take time. But we are anticipating that very soon we'll actually be done with this thing. So one of the questions that I get is, what have you actually done with the internals of this 1UZ? So as I said, if you've been following the channel for a while, you've heard me say this is the second generation 1UZ. They call it a UFC 20, the one with slightly higher compression. That's the one that we are putting the turbo on. I haven't done anything to the internals yet. I have the internals, I've got rods, I've got pistons, everything is there. But for now, I just wanted to limit my testing. Of course, it's going to be running very low boost for now. Then when we want to put higher boost, we're going to take out the motor and change everything. Now, there are so many things that we have put on this car. Right, so we just wanted to get it to run, we just want to get everything proper, so that we know when we're testing a tune, we're testing a tune. If we're testing a prop shaft, we're testing a prop shaft. If we are making sure that the coils are working, we're just doing that. And we just want to limit the amount of moving parts that we have to test at the same time. That's the reason why I said, you know what, let's not open the motor for now until everything is working harmoniously together, and then after that we can get into the internals. So they are there, and that will be done, I think. So this is where we are. Now if it's your first time to watch our channel, I want to encourage you to subscribe. It actually helps us a lot, because that's how we manage to grow the channel. That's how we manage to do much more, because with you guys watching, I mean, you give us wings to fly. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So don't forget to like and subscribe the video, and yeah, I mean, thank you for watching.